Welcome to this reading where we are going to be checking in with the energy to see what's happening with Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine as we start this new week. We're bringing in a few decks that are being guided to today. And just to say thank you to everyone who jumped in on the live on Saturday and Sunday. And, we had some beautiful messages coming through. You can go back and check those out, those lives, and even get messages for yourself as well. In the messages of others, you'll be able to get messages for you. And I will be going live again at the weekend, maybe not on Saturday because I've got something on Saturday, but just keep your eye on the channel because if I can, then I will, put your notification bell on, and that way you get to know when I do come on live. So let's check in to see the energy. Thank you, angels, as we're starting this new week. So starting with the Divine Masculine, what is the energy of the Divine Masculines as we start this new week? And then the energy of the Divine Feminines. Thank you, angels. What is the energy of the Divine Feminines as we start this new week? So these are for the Divine Feminine. Let's just put these here. Okay, and then put those ones there. And then we're going to bring in as well, this is the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle message for the Divine Masculine or energy at this time. What is coming through? And then also for the Divine Feminine. Thank you, angels. What is coming through for the Divine Feminine? Then we also get one card for the Divine Feminine. We're also going to get a card for the journey as well. So we'll get a card for the journey, and it's that one, okay? And then, thank you, angels. We'll get also a message from the Romance angels for the journey. What do you need to know from the Romance angels in relation to your connection? What is coming through? So we've got soulmate that has jumped out there. So really powerful. And we've got passion as well. So powerful cards coming through for the connection there. And then we're going to bring in this is the Daily Crystal. This is the Daily Crystal inspiration deck. So we're going to get an inspiration for the Divine Masculine. Thank you, angels. So we've got this one. And then inspiration for you, the Divine Feminine. What messages are coming through? So Divine Feminine, 2 cards. Right, and we will finish off with some messages to each other. So we are using my decks. We've got the Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, heart-to-heart messages. So what is the Divine Masculine wanting the Divine Feminine to know at this time? Okay, and then we've got the Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine, heart-to-heart messages. So what is the Divine Feminine wanting the Divine Masculine to know as well at this time? Okay, right. So we'll put these here. So let's start the reading and see what's coming through. So we'll start with the journey. So for the journey, the card that has come out, so really powerful. So we had here soulmate, as I said, and it says here, yes, this is your soulmate. So you're being shown that this person you're thinking of, this is your soulmate, this is your twin flame, and it is about you trusting in the journey. You two are meant to be together, and the time for the two of you to come together is coming. So the angels are saying to you, yes, this is your person, just keep trusting the journey because it is all in divine order. So really powerful. It's all in divine order when it comes to your journey. Trust the journey, trust the process, and practice patience. Everything will fall into place in the right divine timing for you when it comes to your love. And this is something that has certainly happened for me on my own journey, and it is about having that patience and really trusting and having faith. It's all in divine order and it will all come in for you at the perfect time. So continue to be patient is the message coming through. And then we've got passion as well coming through here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So again, that energy of the two of you, that you're meant to be together, coming together. The passion is strong between the two of you. You feel it, they feel it as well. And, and I feel you're being shown that it is all in divine order and the chance for the two of you to come together is coming, and it says, and you have the chance to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy when the two of you are together. And when you do come together, you will see how that passion is on fire between the two of you. So that's the message coming through here. So really beautiful for the journey. So let's get the energies that have come out for you, the Divine Feminine. So the first card that we've got for you. So firstly, we've got here, this is the Page of Pentacles. And this card is really of your own spiritual growth. You know, you can see sort of standing on one leg there. This is about being in that place of being balanced and in alignment. You know, there's been a lot of healing that's been happening for you with the green there. And, you know, with all that healing, you're getting more into that place of alignment as a Divine Feminine, you know, more in your power. And this is opening doors for that love that you truly desire to come in. And it's also a message for you to keep working on the self, on your own growth, your own spiritual growth. You know, you're getting more into that place of balance, because this is what is opening doors for you when it comes to this love that you desire. So it's a powerful card to come through. So we also have for you here the Ace of Wands. And, you know, this card, as you can see there, this is also about you listening to the guidance that you're receiving, you know, messages that you receive through your intuition, you know, and moving forward with those things, because taking action wherever it is that you're being guided to take action in your own life. That can be to do with your creativity. Ones are all about that passion and moving forward with the things that you are doing in your life that you're passionate about, you know, that fire that burns inside of you, things that light you up inside, moving forward and doing those things. So it's whatever it is that you're being guided to take action in your own life, through your inner guidance, through your intuition, move forward and do those things. Because this journey is all about you continuing to keep moving forward in your own life. You know, there's no waiting for them to come to you or anything like that. You keep moving forward. We also have for you the Queen of Wands. So another energy of Wands. And again, you know, this is that energy of you being in your power, you know, finding your own joy and happiness as a Divine Feminine in whatever it is that you're doing in your life, whatever you're creating, whatever you are working on, you know, your mission, really being focused on that. You know, the Queen of Wands is that queen who's dynamic, who, you know, who can do all sorts of different things and, you know, finds the joy in the things that she does or he does in their life. And, you know, and also really realizing the power that you have, you know, the power that is in your hands, that you have the power to create the life that you truly desire. And, you know, and moving forward and doing that and doing things for the self, you know, so that's the energy that's really coming through for you there, really living your life, loving your life, you know, finding your own joy and happiness in your own life. So powerful cards for the Divine Feminine. And the card that has also come out for you, we've got Breakthrough. And it says here, processing karmic debris. So what I feel you're being shown is that things are being released. Whatever has been holding you back in terms of karma, it is all being released. And there is a breakthrough coming through for you. You know, you are going to be walking through, you know, and being able to move forward towards what is meant for you, towards this love, you know, and things that are opening up for you in your life. So it's a really beautiful card coming through. You know, there are breakthroughs coming in love for you as a Divine Feminine, for you to be able to have the life that is meant for you. So really powerful with the person, you know, you're with your person as well. So let's see the energies for the Divine Masculine. So the cards that have come out for them. So first of all, we've got here the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is the card of reaching at the end of a cycle. So what I feel you're being shown is that the Divine Masculine, they are reaching the end of a cycle. You know, the cycle where they've been held back in life or things have been in the way, they are coming to the end of that. You know, you can see the birds there. Birds are all about freedom. So they're finding their freedom as the cycles end for them to then be able to move forward. And we also have the Judgment card. And this card is really a card of the calling. You know, the calling that comes in from their soul, you know, asking them to move forward to where they're truly meant to be, to rise up into who they truly came here to be, leaving behind the fear and the life that they've always known, and really sort of, you know, go through that transformation process to really sort of move forward in their healing, to really rise up into their true Divine Masculine power. It's like the calling that is coming in from them, from the divine, from their soul to help them to move forward to where they're meant to be. And as they rise up in their life, connecting to their true self, that's resulting in cycles ending, leaving behind who they were, moving forward to where they're truly meant to be, finding their freedom. And that is going to lead them as well to be with you. So that's what you are being shown is happening for the divine masculine. They are having that call coming in. And I feel that for some divine masculines, they're really answering that call and they're moving forward on their own path. Some are hearing the call. They're still working through to hear the messages coming through. They're all in different parts of their journey, but the call is coming for them to really rise up into who they're truly meant to be. That's why you're being reminded to practice patience. It does take time for them to do that, but they are moving forward because they are being called to do so. The last card that came out for them is the Queen of Pentacles. And what I feel for them is that this is the energy that they're being sort of being guided to move into, finding more of that being grounded, not being lost in fear anymore, finding peace in their own life, moving towards the life that brings them the peace, really sort of moving towards the life of healing as well. With all that green there, green is all about the healing, life of healing, life of finding peace and independence and being more in their power. So this is what they're working towards. This is what the calling of their soul is calling them to move forward to. But this is also them thinking about you, their divine feminine. You've been working on yourself, finding that balance and alignment. You're more in this energy of peace, of joy, working on the things that you're working on in your own life. And, and they love that about you. They miss you. They want to be with you. And they're thinking of you as well. So that's what I feel those cards are showing you. And the card that has come out for them, we've got High Priest. And it's personal empowerment. And what I love about this is the 99 number there. And 9, we are in the year of the number 9, which is all about ending cycles to move forward to a new beginning. So that's what they are doing at this time. But it's also that calling that's coming in from their soul that I was talking about, to rise up into this high priest energy, to have that personal empowerment, to stand in their true power, to become the divine masculine, to really leave behind what's been holding them back and really step up on their own path. So it's like a call that is coming in because it is time for them to do so. And, and ending cycles so that they can be able to rise up and move forward to where they're truly meant to be within themselves, in their life, and with you as well, their divine feminine. So powerful cards coming through. So let's see the card that has come out for them. So is the Lepidolite. And they're being asked to recall your dreams. So, this is also showing you that they are receiving messages through dreams, messages to do with you. Maybe they're being shown, you, their divine feminine, that you're the person that they're meant to be with. They could be getting dreams that are there to guide them on their path, to do with this journey as well. So it is about them recalling those dreams to be able to hear the guidance that they are receiving through dreams. For you, the divine feminine, so the cards that have come out, we've got Rhodonite, and the message is find a way to forgive. So if you're still holding on to pain of things that have happened with your divine masculine, that's the message coming through for you, the guidance to find a way to forgive. Because when you're holding on to pain of things that have happened in the past, you haven't forgiven them, you haven't forgiven yourself, you haven't forgiven others. You're just causing yourself, it's like a block that you have within that you need to release to be able to move forward on your path. So the message is for you to find a way to forgive. And Apophilite is saying to you, stay positive. So when it comes to your journey, wherever you are on your journey with your person, stay positive. When it comes to things that you are manifesting, when it comes to your life, stay positive. So that's the message coming through there. Okay, and then we'll finish off with messages to each other. So the messages that have come out here, I'm just going to turn this round. So the divine masculine to start off with is saying to you, you and I, one forever. So they're saying to you, we are one and we are forever. You know, you and I, one forever. You're saying to them, I found myself and found love for myself in ways I had never known before because of our connection. I've now also found peace on this journey. What a great place to be. So such a beautiful message. This is that message of you being in your power as a divine feminine, you know, finding peace, that Queen of Pentacles energy, where you are peaceful and grounded and you are loving life, like that Queen of Wands energy that I showed you before. And you know, this is saying, I found myself and I found love for myself in ways I'd never known before. And this is what this journey helps you to do. It is a journey of the self, a journey of coming back to your true self, coming back to the divine and moving forward on your path. So you're saying, I've now found peace on this journey, and what a great place it is to be. So really beautiful message there. And then the divine masculine is also saying to you, you found that, and I am ready to step up in all areas of my life, including this love. I hear my calling, I am listening, and I am moving forward. So they are hearing the calling that is coming through. And they were letting you know that they are hearing this calling. And they're saying, I'm hearing my calling, I hear my calling, I am listening, and I am moving forward. So they're ready to step up in all areas of their life, you know, that stepping up into becoming the high priest energy, you know, that personal empowerment, they're ready to do that. So they're showing you that they're moving forward and doing what they need to do. And then you're saying as well to the divine masculine, I trust in our soul's guidance that is preparing us for where we are meant to be in ourselves, in our lives, when it comes to this love and for the highest good of all. So you're also trusting in the guidance that you're receiving from your soul that is helping you to keep moving forward, you know, in yourself, in your own life, and when it comes to this love and for the highest good of all. And then they're saying to you, this love is real. This love is real. It is true love. So they're saying the love that they feel for you, it is real. It is true love. The love that is there between the two of you, it is real and it is true love. And you're saying, you are the love of my life. So you know that they are the love of your life, and that's what you're saying. They know it's true love. You know that they are the love of your life. And you're also saying, and I trust in divine timing. You know, that message of it is in divine order, coming from your journey, for your journey. And you're saying, I trust in divine timing for everything to be brought in for us in the right divine timing. And they're saying to you, I miss holding you in my arms. So they're missing being with you, missing holding you in their arms. And they want that again in their life. And they're working on the self to rise up so that they can then be able to come to you and be able to hold you in their arms and be with you, the one who they're truly meant to be with. I hope you have a great day, sending you all so much love.